Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the studios today again, Ms. Pat Brock, Public
Hi.
Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools.
That's right.
And my friend for a long time.
A long time.
Pat, it was this month in 2013 when you walked into the office over on Kellum and said, I'd like to do some shows with you. And I said, well, what kind of background you have? And you said, I have a background in drama therapy.
And you said,
What is that? I had never heard of drama therapy, but it sounded great.
right. I wanted to give you my resume and everything. And you're like,
Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
yeah.
Tell me about yourself. And you went into a real presentation of yourself.
Right.
It was very impressive.
I had rehearsed it like a million. I had literally rehearsed it like a million times because coming back home after 25 years, you didn't know me from Adam's House Cat.
Nope.
You really did not. And of course, I'm born and raised here, but having been gone for so long, people knew my family. But when you're gone for a while, they kind of forget a little bit about who you are. And so I had to really kind of reinvent and to sell myself to you.
Yeah. And you look for other opportunities now in the community, Pat. You're a very talented person.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of what you do, and I'm very proud of
Thank you.
You got out, you met a lot of people in a hurry, and doors open for you.
And that has been really a lifeline for me, just having the opportunity to meet so many people in the community. It has been really, I know the joy of the Lord is my strength, but my ability to be able to connect with so many people on so many levels, young and old, I mean, that really gets this girl going here.
Yeah. You love to interact with people. You love to laugh and enjoy life.
Because laughter's a medicine.
It is.
And I think when I moved here, I was going through so much internally and trying to find my way, going through a divorce. It's very difficult, and with 3 children. Yeah. And laughter has really been my medicine. And the ability to make people laugh or to help people, in tough situations, see a side of that with some humor to help kind of be that healing balm that you need.
So when you first introduced yourself to me, you were telling me about a character that you did at the time, and I didn't put a lot of stock in it at the moment, but you told me about G-Mama.
G-Mama, that's my alter ego. I think that a lot of me, like I am G-Mama, like
Yes,
people, when I developed that character 20-something years ago, people would start calling G-Mama, like that's a whole separate person, but it's really me.
Yes, it is.
But that character is a very smart character, built with a lot of wisdom, able to take something menial and kind of really get people to understand things, and it's always a positive message. So that's that part of improv and drama therapy that I do.
Yeah, and you first told me about that, Pat, and I can remember you saying you turned to your grandmother for inspiration on that, and you turned to an aunt of yours, I believe, Mary.
Yes, and Aunt Mary, she's now no longer with us. She passed away. But in building that character, being around older people and just kind of gleaning from them and getting some of the wisdom. I used to go sit on the floor at my grandmother's house, and we would just talk and talk, and I just made her laugh. I mean, she lived to be 109.
She said, you crazy.
She did.
Yeah.
And I would turn cartwheels like in her living room. And I think because of that, and my Aunt Mary, if you ever knew my Aunt Mary, she was a character. I mean, little big busted, And so I got a lot of my mannerism and looks of that character from her. And I told her about that before she passed. And of course, she loved it because she's seen G-Mama, seen me perform, and it just brought her great joy.
Yeah, and you've brought a lot of joy. When you come into a room in that character and you got your swagger on, so to speak, you go into character, people fall out.
They really, really do. And I pray a lot in preparing for that character. People don't realize it. They think that if you just go into a room and you just start talking to people, that's so easy.
No.
There's a costuming involved. There's me praying and just kind of studying my audience to just kind of know who I'm dealing with, so I know what I can say and what I shouldn't say, and to be able to feed from what they're saying.
Yeah. And you go into it with a plan, with a desire to help, to minister to those people. You don't go in to just make them laugh. You have a message.
Right, because I believe that it's important, like if you're funny, it's good to be funny, but if you're funny without a message, that's when you fail your audience.
That's a waste, isn't it?
It is. And I always try to find out what that theme is of whatever the event is. And I always want to know the colors because, you know, I like to dress. And I like to be,
yeah.
I like to coordinate.
Yeah.
And that character, the smartness of it is I always want to make sure that I'm encouraging someone.
Yeah, you promote it well, you really do. So we have Pat in today. I want to have Pat in because she's just celebrated a birthday and we had a drive-by recently.
Yes.
You got it like this, is that it?
The big 5-0.
I got you. And so people turned out at the middle school and what a great procession that was. I mean, how special was that for so many people to turn out and celebrate in the best way they could?
It was, I'm still overwhelmed about it. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of love that I have received from people. Just looking at my messages on Facebook, Instagram, text messages, like that's over 2,100 messages that I do plan to kind of look at and read but I'm overwhelmed because I know I love people. I love people hard, and it's very important for me to show that love where I am and to be genuine. And for that reciprocity to come in the way that it did, it was beautiful.
Wonderful. Hey, we're going to take a short break and be back with Pat. Stay tuned. Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets. And save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused. Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op offers a full range of communication products and services to its members in Lawrence County and surrounding areas. We take pride in being your total communications provider, and we work hard to provide quality services at the best prices. In addition to offering phone service, we provide high-speed internet and digital high-def TV. And we always strive to put our members first. Progressive Rural, your total communications company. Small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. ProgressiveTel.com. Call 478-984-4201 or stop by 890 Simpson Avenue in Rents. Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op. Okay, well, Pat, do you remember kind of some of the first shows you did? Because I look back and we started out with, hey, we're going to do this, and I never know how to go, but I do know this. From 1999, when I walked into the station downtown, and then, we grew out on Kellum Road and eventually over here, I always knew that the Lord would take care of me when I needed someone to help me with on air.
Right.
Sue Coulter was a mainstay, and then James came, and then, Pat shows up, and I had been through a few people, right in there that kind of was, up and off and whatever. But I knew when you walked in, because of your energy, because of your charisma, because of drama therapy, I'm saying, that's it. I got to see some of that. That's going to be good. But you fell right in, and I know you did a few school shows.
Yes.
Initially. I was trying to track back, and I even looked back, Pat, at a little girl that walked in that office.
Wow.
Yeah. And the experiences of life sure do change us, don't they, baby?
It really does, and I think it's quite sobering, too. It allows me, because of my experiences, to be more authentic, to be okay with me.
Yeah.
And by being that way, I'm able to talk to people in ways, they freely just start expressing themselves to me, and I know that's a gift from the Lord.
Amen.
And some of those first shows, the day in the life shows, you remember those?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, within 6-8 months, let's see, I don't know, some of the first ones, I guess police officer.
Hold on that one. I had no idea that I was literally going to be tased on air. They used to play that thing over and over of my getting tased. And I remember so many people, they loved that so much that I would actually do that. My family, Lord have mercy. What wrong haven't you do?
What have you done, Pat? Don't do that again.
Right.
And you won't.
No, sir.
But that was such a great show. You got them to give you a uniform to put
I
on.
did. I mean, bulletproof vest. Went out to the shooting range, and the one with the firefighters.
Now the firefighter was a trip to me. I actually went and filmed that, and I do mean a trip. That once we got to that, and you said, well, what am I going to do that's different? And,
Right.
and I said, well, climb the ladder. Like, come on, climb the ladder.
110 feet.
And Pat, the higher you got, the more I laughed. But
That was so hilarious. That was so scary, though.
Yeah.
But what it did to people, when you look at the backstory of that, it made people understand and respect firefighters to such a great level.
yeah, and you treat everyone with such compassion, and you treat them almost like a hero in what they do.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I've always really enjoyed that, Pat. You did cafeteria workers. You remember you went in Dublin High? And
I loved it. Now, they have the hottest dishwater I ever felt in my life. That's the respect I have for cafeteria workers.
Gotta
But
get
no,
it clean, huh?
just seeing all the behind the scenes, I think that was special, and people enjoyed that,
Yeah.
of them seeing all of the behind the scenes work of people you normally would not just see on camera, but highlighting them and showing that they are heroes, they are champions, because if it wasn't for them, we would not be able to have the things that we have now. And so I think that was really special.
yeah, and to go in, you served in the line, like
Okay.
you say, you washed
I did.
dishes, and they appreciated you for joining in and for sharing what they do, because that's a true labor of love now.
That's it. That really is. And I loved it so much. And they still talk about that to this day.
Sure.
I'm able to go to that cafeteria, and I'm telling you, they remember me and they appreciate us coming in with those cameras and doing that kinesthetic learning and showing the people of Dublin Lawrence County exactly what they do.
And then a little bit later, I guess it was early one morning, you and James got on a bus.
Lord have mercy. Yes.
Now, they wouldn't let you drive the bus, I don't think.
They wouldn't let me drive, but I sure enough did ride. That was great because, when you talk about the school bus drivers, some of them get up 5:30 and they're out and about because of the routes they have to take. Some have to go so far to pick up these kids, and safety is number one of that. And just to highlight that and to highlight them, that gave the bus driver to this day, we're the best of friends.
Yeah.
And he truly appreciates us doing that and just showing the people of Dublin Lawrence County the great people that we have in our community and how everyone's important.
Yeah, and we really got to brainstorming along in there
Yeah.
with the idea of what else could you do. And you did a sanitation one day. You got on the truck with the sanitation workers at the crack before the crack of dawn.
It was in the crack of dawn. That's what that was. It was. And I remember riding on the back of that truck, holding on for dear life, got chased by a dog. I'm like, what in the world?
And it's what they do every day for us.
It's what they do every day.
I mean, I respect those guys. When they come through, I'm always, waving. I try to, I see my neighbors now, I may change in the future and get a little help since I may have some, but I see some of my neighbor ladies put stuff out for them occasionally, or come out and give them something. That's what we all ought to be doing, because, again, that's a service that we couldn't live without, and they take pride in every day.
They do take pride in it. And then they do it with a smile, because when mine would pick up my garbage, give me an extra wave, and I think that if we as individuals do more of that, if we do more of highlighting people other than ourselves, that's when we're going to see the benefits.
Yeah. And then I guess custodian was a pretty good one too now.
Lord, you bring it.
Talk about a worker.
The bathrooms. I know that I don't like that kind of work, but to see people do it with pride and the machines that they use and how they do it with care, I love that show.
Yeah. One of the most watched shows online, and all the shows on TV35.tv, is the 911 Center.
I knew you were going to say
That
that.
thing pops up all the time.
Thousands upon
Somebody's got something
thousands.
to say about the 911 Center.
One of them said, Miss Terrio, you do not need to be in this line of work.
Hey, you were
Right.
just visiting.
I was just passing
Yeah.
through. That was, and every time I check it out, thousands upon thousands of people viewing it and
Yeah.
comments and see. So it's things like this. That's why I think, local television,
Yeah.
cat's meow,
Yeah. Thank
because you're able to go in there and highlight and spend time
That's right.
with people.
Yeah, that's right. And so a few of the shows along, I went and filmed, because we had a thin
Right.
crew down here, and sometimes I want to see it happen. Of course,
Right.
you know I want to see
Oh.
it happen. And so we went to to the ride along with Georgia State Patrol. You remember that?
Do I
With
remember that?
Collins.
I'm crushed in the back. I said, you don't have any leg room. They said, ma'am, you don't need leg room back there.
No.
All you need is your creature comforts. You're breathing. And what that was showing, for one, what they do, the spirit behind what they do, because you hear so much negative press. And
Yes.
I developed a great friendship and respect for those state patrolmen, and the fact that they're praying men, and it was beautiful.
Yeah. Another really fun show to me was when you had called me at one point and you said, "Oh no, we were brainstorming one day and it was summertime," and you said, "Well, what can I do, Ron? What would be different?" I said, "Lifeguard. Let's talk about a lifeguard." So you said, "Well, I don't know. I've tried here and tried there," and I said, "What about Dudley Pool?" And so we went out to Dudley Pool.
And you had a trick for me.
But you fall right in, Pat.
Yeah, but I don't like to just fall right in the water. Don't you know I have to stick my toes in first? I'm one of those people. But that show was very beneficial because it gave just a plethora of information, safety tips for individuals to follow. I mean, I loved it, except for the little surprise of pushing me in the water.
The splash.
I was like, hold on.
And Pat, in our format, you'll see, ladies and gentlemen, how our format has grown. We've gotten a lot better with the product that we put on
Right.
there and online.
Yes.
Through the years, and but the content has been good for many years. I'd say I don't want to sound boastful in any means, but
Right.
but from 1999 when I walked in the doors in September of 1999 to 13 when you came,
Right.
and right around 2005, the group that owned the station at that time had invested some money, but really when we got to 14 and we moved over here to
Yes.
current location, put up a all digital network for you, that was big steps for
Yeah.
for an owner operator to take on, but we've always wanted to put out the product and the content's there,
Yeah.
and what we cover in the community, we want to feel like it's there.
Yeah.
But we want to give you the very best that we can. So the people that watch online, the people that watch over there, we really want it to look great, and we appreciate you reflecting back now with us. But I can remember, Pat, one of the first shows you did, you said we got a guy that likes to find arrowheads, the pharmacist.
Dr. Matt Adcock.
Adcock.
Yes.
Yeah. Great guy.
He's a trip.
Yeah.
We're out there digging in the dirt. I mean, he showed me his stash.
We went all over that. Yeah, all
We
over.
did.
Went to his home there. you
Yes,
remember?
beautiful home out there. And and even that, and what that did for Dr. Adcock is the fact that, hey, someone's interested in a hobby that I have, something, a passion that I have.
Right.
And that is the beauty of local television.
We got to explore it so well, and people got to learn about
I
that.
know.
And maybe get fascinated and go out and find a few arrowheads.
Right, I was fascinated, for that day,
Yes.
for me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was a good show.
It was a great show.
It really was. We appreciate you joining us to reflect on Pat Brock, Pat Terrio Brock, Pat Stanley Terrio
Right.
Brock. We got you now.
So many last names.
Well, but such a great person and such great
you.
character. We'd add a few more names on there, and they'd be very good. I tell you that. But we'll take another short break and come back. You stay with us, please.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You've got miles and miles of grass to mow. So you're going to need a machine built to perform. Day in and day out. Season after season. You're going to need a Gravely. Built to mow the distance.
Now at Myers Equipment and Supplies in Dublin.
Yeah, Pat, you know, you always had the energy, you always brought your best. I can remember, and me being a guy, you know, if I'm going to do an interview back to back, you get pretty much what you get. I'm wearing the shirt I wore out this morning most of the time. I did put on a coat because I knew you were going to look
already knew.
Beautiful. But I can remember you bring in 2 or 3 outfits. Well, I got this, Ron, and I got this. And I'm like, why are you changing clothes? You look great. And you're like, Ron, I can't do the same interview with the same. You'd go in and do the shoes and the whole 9 yards. And I'm like,
everything.
All right. So there's a lesson in that, Pat. There's to put your best foot forward.
Right. And I think that it's important, if the Lord can trust us where we are, you know, He can trust us if we're here, there, or everywhere. And I always believe it's important to operate out of a spirit of excellence, okay? So if I'm with you for this show, yeah, I'm going to change my clothes, probably change my hair for the next one to let you know that I'm invested in this, and I want the people to see that investment of my wearing, you know, that so that it could be it's a different day.
Yeah.
It's a different day, a different show, and I've always been like that. And little Devonna Watson, I'm her TV mama, the intern that's Georgia State. She does it now.
Yep.
You know, just from talking to me and saying, look, you're a mass communications major. All right. So you need to know these things right here with local television so that when you're national, it'll be smooth.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what a heaven sent she is. Such a beautiful young lady.
She's precious.
Learning a lot. And that's what we like to see through the years. We've had several people that have come through. Christian Dixon came through a little bit before you got there.
Right.
You know, she grew on in a short period of time. We love helping put together a video portfolio for a young person. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you know of someone, we'd be glad to help them in any way possible. Absolutely love to do it. We know we're not the end all, but we sure do like to send them off and help them in any way we can.
And I don't think that the people out there realize just how valuable local television is, and just having you as a resource, especially for that. Of course, with Hannah, I mean, you put together her soccer, highlight reel, which was so important for her. And so TV 35 is an asset here. Yeah. It's an asset.
I didn't have you on now to be bragging
I
about
know
TV
you didn't,
35,
but I'm sitting
it's
here
just
though.
Part
right?
of it.
It is part of it.
And through 7 years, seems like longer to me.
It does.
Usually
I've grown on you.
It doesn't. Yes, you have. But usually, I'm not a good, time. You tell me it's 12 years, and I would think, but there's so much that has been involved in our relationship, not just professionally, but we've always worked with each other, and we tried to do something good and make it better.
Right. Well, you got a good heart.
Well,
yeah.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
But, yeah.
And I think that's important. So I think that's why we've gelled a lot and really wanting to, really loving and caring about the community and the people in it. Even in the hard times, the rough times we've had in this community, it's still shown that you care.
Right. Yeah, that's first. You got to show love, don't you? Yeah, and have fun. You've taught me an element of that, you and a few other ladies in my life.
We've had to, of course. We've had to kind of loosen up a little bit.
Yeah.
What color you wearing today, Ron? Oh,
white.
White.
Yeah. But there's business has to come. You have to take care of business.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got to be here tomorrow.
Yes.
You can have fun today, but you sure got to plan on being here tomorrow. You got to find a way to make it work.
That's right.
And
you're doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
Yeah, but with all the fun programming you did, Pat, you could change gears and cover domestic violence, and that's always been very important to you. And
it has
that
been
discussion.
You're right, because I've worked in crisis centers. I was a sexual assault trainer for the Army. I've worked in Kansas at Crisis Center for Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault. And so that has always been right here. And it's a very tough subject because people don't like to talk about that. People who are in domestic violence don't have a voice. And so I think that that has been just a driving force for me to be able to bring about awareness about something and to help people get to the other side.
Yeah. Gamblers Anonymous is one.
Oh my
that
gosh.
has been hit online. And I'm like, Gamblers Anonymous?
I didn't even know there was one here until we met the men. I talked to him the other day. He's like, you remember me? I was like, of course I remember you. And I share about that show and the information that we glean from for that to help other people, because there are people who are going through that. And so when you're able to have subject matter that can relate to people and their experiences, you're doing the job that you're supposed to do.
So here we are within the last 12 months or so. I guess it's within the last 12 months or so, you became the public information officer for Lawrence County Schools.
It's been a year and 8 months.
8 months? Come on.
I'm trying to tell you.
Over a year and a half. Time is flying now.
It has.
Yeah. But that's been a different role for you. You've been able to do a little bit more of the community in different ways, and we've missed you here. I get some calls sometimes.
All the time people tell me that.
Yeah, you're doing what you do.
And I think that transition, though, it had every bit of to do with my work that I've done here at TV 35, where people have been able to hear my voice and to be able to trust my voice. And I think that that's very necessary in the position that I am, being like an ambassador for the district and being able to go into the schools that I do, connect with those little babies and their parents. I think that is very important, and I know that it's because of the relationships that I have built with TV 35 through that outlet. Yeah.
I always enjoyed the Christmas when you'd be the
elf.
And you'd go out and have a candy cane helper, and you'd give them all a candy cane, find out what they wanted for Christmas.
That is one of my favorite things in the world to do, is being that elf during Christmas.
Yeah.
And hearing the kids tell us what they want, and just me being able to improv with them. And I think the parents love that too. And I think that when I started working full time, people were like,
wait a minute,
what are we gonna do? I said, you gotta find an elf replacement.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you did cooking shows with Phil, you'd grill with Phil.
Yes, Mayor Phil Best.
Yeah.
The cooking
you'd track
extraordinaire.
him down and get him some way to commit to you, would.
I still haven't gotten to commit again. But that is true, because my passion, I love to cook. As a little girl, I'd pretend I had my own cooking show. I felt like I was Julia Childs, making a beef bourguignon.
I love it.
And so I absolutely love that. So yesterday, one of the little girls that I did the cooking show with, she was very young. And she said, Miss Pat, we need to kind of reprise our role with our cooking show, because I was little back then and now I'm bigger, so we just need to do a do-over. And to get the responses that we've gotten from that. You and I haven't even cooked together yet, Ron.
No, you've cooked in the kitchen, but
I've cooked in your kitchen, but we haven't cooked together. I love that too. So these are things too that I've done through the years that I'm a little bit, that I miss quite. I actually miss it.
Well, you've been blessed greatly. You really have. You have a wonderful family. Martin, your husband, is just an outstanding person.
That's my boo.
Yeah.
He has been, Martin Brock and I have been married for 4 years.
Yeah.
And he has been the most amazing person to come into my life and love me the way he does.
Yeah, he has such a good heart.
He does.
Yeah,
And you two are
good
friends.
Find. That's right. Good find for you. I mean, God takes care of you. If you'll, as you've always expressed, if you'll keep that integrity, things will work out.
Integrity wins out. And I tell people that if your character is everything. You've got to be a man or a woman of your word. Be honest, be kind. And when you're able to do those things, God will definitely bless you. I mean, my family's amazing, my kids. I am truly blessed. Yeah.
So we look forward now.
Yep.
You know, before we know it, 7 years more will pass.
Right.
7 beyond that. What's the story you hope's being written?
I hope the story that's being written about me, and I try to write my story every day that I live, is that people are not only by watching me, you're able to be okay with you. I want my story to be read that I love people with a genuine heart, that I'm a giver. I give of myself, not just of materialistic things, but I give of my time. I give of kind words.
Yes.
A kind word, what it does to people, you wouldn't even know what it does to people. And with my story, it's still yet to be told. But I want it to be told with laughter, with love, and with faith, because this has been a faith walk for me. It took faith for me to come see you that day. I was terrified. Yeah.
Glad it all worked out. I'm glad it's still working out.
It's still working out, and I owe it all to the Lord for how He has restored me. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy reward. And I have been faithful. I have been faithful, and I am reaping the benefits of that right now from the love that I'm receiving for people. I know everybody doesn't love me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm at a point in my life to where I don't get bent out of shape. If someone doesn't like me or if someone doesn't whatever, I am okay because of my foundation. Yeah.
That's wonderful, Pat. We thank you for joining us. We want to share with everybody the drive-by the other day and how wonderful that was. And again, so many people reached out to you to express a birthday wish to you.
What was so momentous about turning 50 is my mother passing away at 42, when I didn't know my mother. And I know I take a gazillion pictures. It's because with this story of being told about me, I want you to remember me by my pictures telling my story. The only photo I remember of my mother was when she was in her casket. And that's sad to say, because I went through a lot of pain growing up, not knowing my mother, dying at 42, brother dying at 21, sister at 45. And so this here was huge. Turning 50, Ron.
Yeah.
And so I just praise the Lord. I thank God for every day that I have to breathe and have an opportunity to show His love through my actions and through my deeds. I'm thankful to have friends who are there for me when I need them, not just when I'm up, but also when I'm down. To have family who stuck by me through thick and thin, when I was at my lowest, my worst, my smallest, I am just thankful for the love that God has instilled within people and loving me back.
Hope you've enjoyed this celebration of Pat Brock's life so far, and we want you to encourage her and continue to do so, because she's an encouragement to all of us. Pat Brock, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Ron.
Hey, I'm Tasha Rowland, and everyone here at the Cloverleaf Restaurant would like to invite you to come try our country-style all-you-can-eat buffet. We hold ourselves to the highest standards of safety and quality in the food we prepare for you. We clean our facilities constantly, and we offer curbside service. Just call 478-275-2080, and we will have your order ready right away. And Friday is our seafood day. You deserve a great meal. Cloverleaf Caters. Call us for your next gathering or event. So treat yourself to the Cloverleaf Restaurant and make sure you're satisfied. We are open Sunday through Fridays 11 to 2 with plenty of dining, or we can get it ready to go for you.
Mid-State Pools and Spas knows pools, in-ground pools to above-ground pools. Mid-State Pools and Spas has over 35 years in the industry, building over 3,000 pools. We build all of our own pools, never subcontracting the work out. So if you're ready to build a pool, renovate a pool, or if you need weekly maintenance or liner replacement with a full 20-year warranty, call the professionals at Mid-State Pools and Spas. Visit our showroom today at 2273 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin and see the new line of Marquee Spas. For the ultimate in hot tub experiences, choose Marquee Spas. Also see our new selection of casual patio furniture, available now at our showroom, Mid-State Pools and Spas, where we know pools.
I'm so excited. Like a little kid, like this. I've been this way all day long. Like, I just feel so blessed. Kevin, I feel like I should be commentating this parade. Ladies and gentlemen, it is August the 13th. A queen has been born. You've got her family here to her left. You've got her friends coming along here to just wish her a happy birthday. And I tell you, I feel awesome. awesome to be the recipient of this. I love people with a whole heart, and to be able to celebrate my birthday with so many people. You don't even know what that does for me. I love the city of Dublin, Lawrence County. I love all the people in it. My family, they are my ride or die baby. Come on, Billy. Yeah. We got the paparazzi here, baby. I've got my throne / futon / twin bed. My girl Stephanie Wicker, thank you. Love those hearts.
I guess that is. Y'all, all right.
Hey, baby. Oh, I knew y'all gonna come through. Love you.
Oh, that's all right. Hey. Oh, that's yours.
Shine the truck up. That's all. Hi, cutie pootie. Love you. Oh, baby, don't crack, baby. Love you. Good Chief and the missus. I've already been crying. I've been crying and sweating. I love y'all so much.
Thank you.
My baby Zoe. Oh my God. You got the whole family. Kelly.
Happy birthday, Miss Girl.
That's all right. Is this sign for me, Zoe? Here's this right here. My co-workers. Hey. Yesterday, yes. Thank y'all. Thank you. Love you so much. God, man. I miss y'all. I way up there. Get up, honey. Get up when it's raining. Miss Helen. Oh my God. I love you so much. I miss you, Miss Helen. I love you.
They got a gift for you right there.
Oh my God! You done brought the whole family! Get them right there, please! Please, get them! Oh my God! I love y'all! You right there, don't be doing. I love y'all!
Give you a gift. Stop right there so we give you a gift.
Please get this. Please get her out the sunroof with the sunroof. They're not gonna believe it unless they see it. I love y'all. Thank you. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming to see me.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
We got a gift for you.
Girls right there, you gotta get it.
They're gonna give you a gift right there.
Get it now. Turn it up now. Turn it up, Robbie. Turn it up now. Turn it up, Robbie. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, my darling. Get this right here. Going into the arena. You gotta get her. Gotta get her. I love y'all. Thank you for showing me love, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, baby dog. Probate judge. Judge. Get right. Probate judge. I love you. Woo! You already know.
You got the right one.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Cole Salter. Now don't let old men get in this life.
Hey, happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Only you can do this. You're so deserving.
One day I want to be an old man. You don't get fucking well put this at. I love you.
Love you too.
Tell your wife
Thank you,
hi.
bro. All right. They're gonna give you something you give to these kids.
It is the Kellogg's. Oh my God. You gotta get that. You gotta get that. I love you, girl. Hey, look at you. You look gorgeous.
You're good.
So much. Thank you. Are those signs for me? Yes, you want to take them? Give them to them when you go down. I'll be getting right through town with you.
Stop right there so he can give you a gift.
Oh! Look at these babies. Lord help. I might as well get on this jacked up car. Hey, gorgeous gals. Get us in here. Oh my. Thank you, baby dolls. Thank you for coming to check on Miss Pat. Here's a kiss in the white man's forehead. Okay. I'm sweating like it.
You can borrow.
I love y'all. You see what I'm saying? I love y'all. You did, baby. Look at you still made it through.
All right.
Hey, y'all my friends, you know. Love
Good
y'all.
seeing y'all, bro. Good seeing you.
You know what, Raj? It's hot
see you today.
I had already told Martin, I said, if they don't come, I'm going to act a hot mess. Oh, my God. Oh, I love y'all. You got the girls in the back. Love you. You got them. Oh, my God. We're going to have dinner now once this is all over.
Thank y'all.
At your house.
They got some gifts for y'all right there.
Thank you. They got something for you that love y'all. Oh, my God. Lord, are you got to hold it up? Oh, my God. Y'all don't even broke the dog. We got the dog for you. Oh, the dog in the pictures. Pull your head. You got to pull yourself over here. Oh, my God. You got to pull over. Look at this here. Oh, Drew, you don't got the whole family. They got the dog too. Get the dog too. I love this so much. I love this so much. Pull over. You don't, oh my God, you gotta. That's you.
That'll be all right.
And then you don't drop a your baby top. That's all over here. And you don't drop a baby. Then you don't put your dog a shirt on. Get all in there. Now, pull yourself over there. Oh my God. Well, my daughter's boyfriend. Lordy, but what in the world? A pinata? You must really trying to stay in this family. Lord, my daughter's boyfriend done brought a pinata. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Hey, baby. Love y'all. Pull over, baby. Y'all pull on over.
All right.
This is my seamstress, my friend, Connie. My baby girl. Get right here. Look right here. Well, you done your hair, so that's half the battle. I love you. You look pretty though. You look pretty. See, you don't even need makeup. Hey. All right. It made me put it on. Here's my side profile. I love you. I love you.
Thank you for coming.
Come on,
Get this gift bag there.
Who is this here?
Thank you.
Oh, my baby girl. What's up? I'm good. How are you? Wonderful. Good to see you. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I love you, girl. Thank you for coming through.
Love you.
I love your mask. Thank you for your service. Love you. I don't know. I just got so overwhelmed, like all of a sudden, you know, like seeing people and just. It's just been special. Like I can't even verbalize it. I can't even verbalize it.
It's really hot outside, and the deals are even hotter with the City of Dublin Natural Gas. How would you like a free 40-gallon hot water heater plus free gas installation? It's easy. Just pick up the phone and call Brad Grimes with the City of Dublin Natural Gas, 277-5048, and get a free hot water heater and free installation. The City of Dublin Natural Gas, saving you money every single day.
At Morris Bank, we understand that your personal finances and banking experiences can be stressful. We also know that it doesn't have to be that way. That's why for over 60 years, we've dedicated ourselves to providing common sense banking to people just like you. We work hard to combine the latest online mobile technology and top-notch customer service that allows us to do just that.
We realize our customers have choices, but what sets us apart is the personal service that we provide that they may not receive at larger institutions. We like to make you feel at home, and we like to make the process as easy as possible when you're banking with us.
But we're not focused on helping just our customers. We are equally dedicated to supporting the community we are a part of. Just this year alone, we've logged thousands of community service hours and provided significant financial support to the communities we serve. we want to make sure you have the best banking experience possible. Come see us or give us a call to find out what makes Morris Bank different, because we're banking on you.
Hey Mom, happy 50th birthday. 50 and fabulous. I have to tell you, Mom, you get finer and finer every year. You get smarter, wiser, kinder. Yes, everything. I love you so much. I'm so glad I got to celebrate with you and help you out.
I love you so much.
Beautiful setup, beautiful.
Mwah. It's my baby boy, everybody. My baby boy.
Middle child. So.
The middle child.
It has been so amazing celebrating my mom today. She deserves every second of it, and being out here in the parade, it just really shows the impact and reach she has in our community and how many lives that she touched. So I'm glad to see her getting blessed, and it's just been a really great day.
I love you so much. Love you, baby girl. It's my baby.
I'm Josh, Pat Brock's older son. This has been a great day. You know, she does a lot for the community, and it's coming back to her. She deserves it. Happy for her, and I love her.
I'm coming in, Kevin. This is my oldest son, Joshua. He's a mechanic up in Ackworth, Kennesaw area, and to come down, Josh, it just means so much to me.
Yeah, I had to. 50.
I know.
It's a big day.
Can you believe that?
I can't.
Oh my God. And I always sometimes think that I'm like your age. Yeah?
It's times two. It's all right. You look like you're 30.
Thank you, baby.
50's a new 30. You look
I
good.
love you so much. I
love you too.
Thank you, baby.
Hello, Pat. Happy 50th birthday. Thank you for the invitation, and we hope that you have enjoyed your day. Love you.
Hey, Pat, this is your big brother, James Kidd, Standing Man. Like my wife Cassandra said, we just want to wish you happy 50th birthday. Welcome to that halfway over mark, and we hope you have many, many more. I just want to say we love you. God bless you. Have a happy 50th birthday.
I'm Pat. You're the woman that can always put a smile on everyone else's faces. So we're here to put a smile on your face. We just want to say happy 50th birthday, and we love you.
Happy 50th birthday, Auntie. We love you.
Happy 50th birthday, Aunt Patricia. This is one of your nieces, Dee, the one that you used to torture when we were young. But I still grew up to love you anyway, in spite of the different things you took me through in life. But I love you still the same. Happy 50th birthday, Aunt Tricia. I love you, and I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Mwah.
Happy birthday to you, Queen. Just as I said on Facebook, you always make me laugh. I said that Bonnie has nothing on you because you're my picker up. You picks me up when I'm down. And I just thank God for you. You're such a precious, precious person. And I love you. I love you so much. Happy 50th birthday, girl. You right behind me.
I love y'all.
Yes. Hello, the Simmons here. Just want to wish my precious, precious sister, Pat, a happy 50th birthday. Pat, I don't have to say anything publicly that I don't tell you to your face, that you're phenomenal. You're one of the biggest encouragers that I have. And when I grow up, when I get as old as you, I hope I look as pretty as you. So you are a queen, and may you have many, many more. Love you, chick.
Happy birthday, Pat. I would like to just jump on you, but.
Because they fight all the time. She beats my husband up, y'all.
You're really blessed. You blesses me too. And I just love you. I'm looking at the camera.
She's talking to me.
Happy birthday to my Aunt Pat. Crazy about you. You're such a light to everyone's life.
Happy 50th.
Oh, that's what
See, with you over there, see, make them want to talk to you.
This is ridiculous. Now, let me. This is my family. I don't know why they're just so short of words.
What else can we say? We're out here in 220-degree weather, celebrating your birthday.
Right.
Have not eaten any. You've only given us a slice of bread all day and water.
Okay, wait a minute now. You're the preacher. What do you give us? Bread and water, at least once a month.
No, at least I'll give you wine with it. Let me tell you something. It's not so much what we have to say, it's what we do.
Yeah.
And it's what people see. And
Yeah.
they know that we love you. They know we're close. And it's by God's grace that we are a close family. We appreciate all the people that came out today. And even to those of you who didn't come, that maybe wanted to come, thank you. And those who didn't care less, thank you. We had a good time anyway. And we're going to celebrate each other as long as we have life.
Oh man, I love you guys so much. And I'm, when I was at a very low point, when I moved back to Georgia and going through my divorce, you all were there, through everything, like absolutely everything. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for holding me up when I felt as though I couldn't hold up myself.
Give Temperance a shout out.
Temperance, my nephew, I love you, baby boy. I know you're in the Army. You're doing your thing. We're so very proud of you. He's already come by my house to see me, so.
Oh, really? Really?
See, you can't tell mamas everything. Love y'all.
I just want to say happy birthday to my youngest sister, knee baby sister, Pat Brock. And I wish her well and wish her many, many more years to come. God bless her and I love her.
Hi, I'm the older sister living, and I just want to say happy birthday to my dear sister Pat. She's so deserving. I love her. She's my twin sister also in the Lord, and I just love her so much. And she's such a giving person. I love her smile, and she makes me smile, and I love her so much. Happy birthday, Pat.
Let me come in here.
Yes, ma'am.
Kevin, you got me here. This is the sister and brother-in-law to where when I was in college, a few years ago, 1989 to be exact, I was involved in some devilment. And I said, nobody tell Bernice. And this one right here, to this day, 32 years later, Bernice still doesn't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is what I'm talking about when you're talking about a big sister who will keep your secret. I love y'all so much.
I just want to say a happy birthday to Pat.
Happy birthday, Pat.
Pat is a very special sister. I tell you, I love her. Two things I love about her smile, and the second thing, her generosity. She gives the best gifts. I love it when my holidays come up. I know I'm going to be blessed. If nobody don't buy me a good gift, I know Pat will. And if Pat will, I know my wife will too. But we love you from our household. You've been very special to us. We love you. Anything we can do for you all at the household, we only just a phone call away. Love y'all,
Wait,
Chick.
now you got to tell the story about when she was small, how you knew she was going to be good in drama, because she was always cooking things and pretending.
Wait a minute.
How much history we got here? How much time we got?
Hold on, wait a minute.
He got to talk about how you came into this role, okay?
Okay. Now, if it's too embarrassing, this will be deleted from this camera.
Everybody needs to know.
All right, go ahead and share. Share. I will go out.
Oh, I'm trying to think what you're talking about, baby.
You talking about how she, at coming up, she was always pretending the drama, and you knew she was going to be good at what she does.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah, she's got a actual degree in drama, but before she got her degree, she already was practicing that when she was coming up. She just was full of drama, and she always, blows stuff out of proportion, and with her theatrics. But I knew that she was destined to be somebody great, and you should have had your own cooking show, all them dirt biscuits you made. I just thought about that. But she was an awesome sister, and I love her. But I'm gonna say this here. Who won't? And she know what I'm talking about.
See, this is why I didn't want every family member to come up here talking.
I know.
Let me tell you something. Okay,
50 years of it.
I know. So these two are pastors, but I need to tell you all how I realized that my brother Otha was going to be a preacher. I don't know how old you were when your dog died.
Hobo.
You were probably 18, like 19.
I wasn't that old. I was probably about 16.
And his dog Hobo died. And I remember he would run around the house, "Ooh, my baby done died." He said, "We gotta have a funeral, yo." And he put that dog on the back of the harrow of the tractor.
Yeah.
And we took it out into the pecan orchard. He dug a hole and we had a full-fledged funeral. He preached that dog to dog heaven and back. And then he asked us, "Do you all have any parting words?" So I knew then that the Lord had his hands on him, because if you can preach a dog to heaven, you can preach a person right here to heaven. So I love y'all so much. And this one right here, birthday, when was your birthday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, right here. This is my nephew Haven here. What grade you going to, Haven? 10th grade at West Orange High School. He got his learner's license so he can drive y'all around.
Yeah, not yet.
With caution, I love y'all. This young lady here retired after how many years from the city of Dublin? 36 and a half. She started, when she was 2. So I'm telling you, we age gracefully here. But I love you all, family. I love you so very much.
Love you too.
There's nothing like family, people. There's nothing like family.
God bless you. Love you.
I just want to say happy birthday, Auntie. I love you so much, and I am so blessed to have an aunt like you. You're so awesome. Me and Jake's going to try to sing happy birthday. You going to sing happy birthday?
Yes.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday. Papa can sing.
Thank you.
I'm a little grandson there, but my baby sister, I just want to wish her a happy 50th birthday, half 100. I always don't reach it. Got one more to reach it, Dr. A. But all of that 50, that's half 100. That's outstanding there. And we love you, and like I said, you got a real free heart. And what's your cash out? Amen. But we love you, baby.
I'm gonna come up to him. Let me come up. It's my big brother Richard here, and my little nephew. Hey, Jace. Jace is gonna be at Northwest Lawrence this year. Pray for us. Chelsea. We go way back, Chelsea. But I'm telling you, it's really, truly nothing like family. Just to have my family and friends out here, it's really a blessing. And Big Richard, you have been such a great big brother. You have always looked out for me. You always check on me. You check on me, and I just thank you for that. And Chelsea, you already know you and I tight. Chelsea, you and I were like twins at one point. We got to get that back. And yeah, Jason's going to be a pre-K. Pre-K, right? Are you ready for Northwest Lawrence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, y'all pray for us now, because if I get any phone calls, I love your family.
Love you too, love you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
Did you look in the media room?
All right. Hello, Miss Pat. This is Brendan. I just want to say happy birthday. I hope you've had a really good day today. I can see you had a lot of people show up for you. I think that's really cool. And I hope your evening's just as good as your day started.
Happy birthday, Miss Pat. I hope you have a wonderful day and all the blessings for your 50th.
Let me come in here with them. You hold that. I'll get this. Guys, this is Phoebe is Hannah's soccer mate. Phoebe, tell them where you're from.
I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and my parents are British, so I'm a bit messy.
A bit messy, but she's a sweetheart. And this is my daughter's boyfriend, Brendan. He's a baseball player at Middle Georgia and soccer player here at Middle Georgia. Brendan, it's been a pleasure knowing you. You know that?
Oh, it's been a pleasure knowing you.
And getting to know you. Pull that mask down a little bit. Let them see what you look like. There it is. Y'all remember that face? If you ever see him around.
Oh, man.
I love you guys. No, listen, I'm telling you, you recording this? Relationships are very important. And I think that it's important to build those relationships. And, you know, with having kids that are in college or adult kids and you know, having relationships with the people they're connected to, that's very important. Honestly, that actually helps strengthen your relationship. You notice that, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
So as long as you're good to my daughter, you already know I'm going to be good to you. All right? Brendan and Phoebe, I love you guys.
Hello. We are so elated. I tell you what, celebrating the queen, Mrs. Pat Brock. She is reigning and ruling well on her throne, and she's roaring like a lion. I tell you, I'm so excited as being the baby girl, her baby sis, and I tell you, I look up to Pat. Pat and I, we grew up together with, with MTV and all of that stuff. We used to sneak and listen to it a lot. And so I couldn't have a playlist tonight, but I am just so grateful again. I love this woman to the moon and back. She is an inspiration to me and an inspiration to so many people. And so, I mean, for me to be here tonight is just a gift to me. And I just want Pat to know that she is my heart. I love her. I thank God for her. And she knows that I'll do anything for her. And I just pray that this is one of the best years of her life, and that she will know that her best is yet to come. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy 50th birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you. I love you, I do, and think the world of you. I love you, I do, and think the world of you.
Love you, girl.
I got the end of that. Y'all heard me get the
Y'all
end
heard
of that?
Mama got the end.
I got the end of that. What a blessing it is to honor such a beautiful person, Patricia. That's what I call her Patricia, and she knows that, and I also call her Chick.
Yeah.
She's the only one in the family that we call Chick, because she is just that, a chick. She's fabulous. She's a very giving person.
Yes.
And I was fortunate enough to raise this young lady and Pat in my home. And all the mistakes, everything you see bad about it, don't count it on me. Don't put it on me.
Uh-oh.
But it was a blessing to rear Pat and Angela in my home. And when I look at them now, I burst in tears a lot. I'm so very proud of Pat turning 50. Angela's almost 50. Uh-oh. And it seems like yesterday. They were only 13 and 14 when I got them. And I'd like to say, Pat, Patricia Brock, I am so very proud of you.
Yes.
And there's absolutely nothing that I wouldn't do for these two here. They're my hearts.
No, we love you. You are hearts too. God, give me that. Give me that. God, hold it. Get back over here, woman. I'm not going to interview. I just want to say that I am so thankful. Like, this has been such a great day. Like, there's so many masterminds and so much hard work that has gone in today. And my baby sister here, Dr. A of Angard LLC, she has worked her tail off. And she don't even have much of a tail, but she worked that thing off, baby. She worked it off to make sure that her big sister had a special, special day, because everybody knows, like, I really wanted to have a big 50th birthday party, because I often think about our mother who died at 42 and our sister Mary at 45, and it's just really this is a momentous occasion. Like, this is such a milestone in our family, especially with the ladies, and it was 9 girls and now it's 7, and so I really wanted to have something big. But with the COVID-19, we had to make some adjustments, and you all have been doing some things, sneaking behind my back. I don't even care. It was amazing. Bernice Nelson, I mean, you took us in. You took care of us through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're only 26 years old, and you have instilled so many things within me and Angela. If it wasn't for this woman right here to my right, there's no way I would be the person that I am today, because the way she raised us with such integrity and with love and with grace, and she would say she's doing the best she could, and whatever, she would punish us, she would do everything, what a mother would do, and she was our sister. And so Not everybody could do that.
That's right.
And I know that I was a handful. I don't need any comments after that.
I'm so proud of them. I am so proud of these two. So proud of them.
And I just thank God for you guys. I mean, so special. And I know you two are tight and you work so well together. And I thank God for the ministry that you have because I do look up to you. You're my little sister. But you're, 21 months apart, y'all. Keep that in mind. But I look up to you and I respect you in the ministry. I respect you in the Lord. And Bernice, you already know.
I already know. You already know.
Don't get started now because I'll cry through this mask, the shield.
And that's awesome.
I love y'all.
And I want to, and thank you for her saying all of that, Anger Elsie in the ministry. And I tell you, it was prompted by her one and only Pastor. I know she's probably already said it, but I thank God, Martin, he wanted the best of best, and he said, hey, this is what we got. You do what you need to do. He wanted to see his queen celebrating. So I thank God for, I call him a big brother. He's our brother in love, and I thank God for him and what he's poured in, and everybody that's helped and been a part, all the children, everything that we put together. It was awesome. The rain is coming.
Love y'all.
Love y'all so much.
So much.
I just want to wish Pat a happy 50th birthday. She is 50 and fabulous, and I love her from the bottom of my heart. And I just speak blessings upon her that she continues to have many more birthdays.
Happy birthday, Auntie Pat. You made 50 look wonderful. May God bless you because you're a beautiful person inside and out, and I love you.
Let me come on in here. Let me come on in here. Guys, this is, so Pam and I, my big sister Pam, we're 21 months apart. I don't know what our mom and daddy were doing, but I kind of got a good idea.
That's right.
But, Pam and I were roommates growing up, and I've always looked up to you, Pam. I mean, 31 years as an educator, and I did my 1 year. I held on for those days because of you. And Hope. Lord have mercy. This is my niece, Hope. Now, y'all know Hope can get a little turnt, but then so can I. I love you, Hope, and I hope that you can see here how important that family is, girl. That family love. You know what I'm telling you? Mm-hmm. There's nothing like it, and I love seeing my family together. And I love very hard. I love my family hard because I think that that's important. When you hold one another to a standard, you gonna love hard. And it's gonna get a little tough sometime, but I'm telling you, in the end, when you got family who will love you hard through the good, through the bad, that's when you know you got a real one.
That's right.
You got a real one right here. You know that, don't you? I love you, Hope. I love you, big sister Pam.
Love you too.
Wow, just to make it to 50. Finally, you come to the old side. I'm happy for you. I've been knowing Pat for, 24, 5, 23. Somewhere in the late 90s, I met her family, and I've been there through all of her children pretty much. She has been such a godly sister to me. I met her, fell head over heels in love with her, love of the day like I did yesterday. She's a wonderful person. I wouldn't trade her as a sister. I wouldn't trade one of my own for her. I have two siblings that are sisters, and Pat is closer to me than they are. I know my older sister's gonna get me for that statement, but I think they know Pat and they understand our relationship. We've been friends. I've watched Pat go up, down. I've watched her cry, never knew why she was crying because she never would tell me because I'm that person that would try to fix the tears. So she never told me. But all I could do was pray for Pat, pray for her children. Prayer works wonders. I prayed. And my prayers lead me to this next statement. I know it's your birthday, but I have to thank God also for Martin. I prayed for Martin. I prayed that Pat would find someone that would love, honor, respect her as I would. But Martin had a great idea in mind. He loved her more, he honored her more, he respects her more. So what I asked God for her to be found by a man, this is who found Pat. And man, I couldn't have asked for it any better. I'm speechless. You all are a wonderful couple. I'm almost closer to Martin than I am to Pat. I'm able to call him anytime. He's my spiritual prayer partner. If I need counsel, he gives to me. Unwaveringly, he gives it to me. So I thank God for you. I thank God for you for taking care of Pat. I know all of this. I've talked to you all week about it, and I know you had just the most positive attitude about making sure this day occurred. Thanks for taking care of her. You took a burden off of my shoulders. But I worried. You never worry. That's the difference. I worried about her. But I just thank God for you. Pat, happy birthday. We love you. I still feel proud to stand right here next to Martin. I'm still taller than both of you all. All right, I love you, girl.
Let me come on in here so I can hear this one speak. Go ahead. I felt like I need to come in here to listen to all this here.
All right. Well, I first of all want to honor the Lord today for this day. A long time coming, 50 years. It's great having lived for 50 years and be in the place where we are today. And I am honored to celebrate with my wife and my queen, Miss Pat Brock. She truly is a blessing to not only me, but to many others, even as Brother Greg was saying. And many times who we become is a result of the things that we've experienced in life. And so knowing how to love hard and appreciate people, and she's a very giving person, very kind person, until she's not. But most of all, she just blesses everybody. And you just can't help but be blessed when you're around her. But I love her, and I'm looking forward to many more years, amen, in celebrating and honoring her, because truly she has been a blessing to me and to our community. So I love you, honey, and I bless you today.
Oh, my God. You know,
These are my two favorite people. I'm telling you. I'll go down for these two right here.
I know you will. You know, Greg is a retired Army friend of mine for many, many years. He was my son Joshua, who's now almost 25, first babysitter, 2 years old. Greg, you've been with me and my family through thick and thin, and I thank God for how you have been there for me and my kids and for my husband, and the relationship that you two have forged. It really blesses my heart. And Martin, if you don't know Martin, you are missing a treat.
Oh, yeah.
He is the reason that I'm able to do what I do within the community. He is the reason why I'm able to be free to do what I do in the community. He helps pick me up when I'm down. And he finds ways to be able to be a sweet, sweet blessing to me. And I love him from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all of this, Martin. I know that you wanted to make things special for me, and you certainly have. And you are truly, truly, truly my reward.
I just want to tell Miss Pat, happy birthday. I love her. We've been friends. Me and her got a little secret. I'm Oprah, she's Whitney. And I just thank God that they reached out to me. My business is Laverne's Place, LLC. Reaching out to me from putting this together for her. I wouldn't have had it any other way than putting something together for my friend. I love Miss Pat. My kids love Miss Pat. My kids love Miss Pat, and I just want to tell her, thank you. You look fabulous at 50, and you know I love you, Whitney.
Well, I want to say thank you, Lord, for blessing me with this wonderful woman, queen, and gift that I know only the Lord could have done. And I am truly blessed and spoken well of in the gates because of her. And she is a blessing to our community, to our family. And I just appreciate someone that loves the way she loves and that can compete with me in giving, because she is a giver. And I appreciate all the things that she does. And I appreciate the opportunity to celebrate what God is doing in her life and who she is in this community. And I tell you, there's no one greater in my eyes. So I thank God for her.
I love you. I just, this has been such an amazing day from start to finish. I want to, thank you, TV 35, for, coming out here in the heat. Kevin, you're my man. Thank you, Ron. This has been a great, great day. I mean, just the love that has been shown to me. I mean, you're talking about social media. My job is about social media. But just seeing all of the Facebook and Instagram messages and text messages and inbox and stories that I've been on today, I just want to thank you, because I know that you doing that is just from your heart. And I just appreciate everyone who has been there for me. Billy Touchberry, Michelle from Final Touch Photography, thank you for being here today. This has been super, super special. I had a photo shoot, you know, my 50th birthday photo shoot with Better Focus Photography. Thank you guys so much. You really rock. Brianna Smith, who was my makeup artist for that, fantastic. I mean, my sister Angela, my kids that have, I could just go on and on, like my family, my sisters, my brothers, my nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, mom and them, everybody being here and sharing this with me. It's been super special. And I just want to thank you all for everyone who came through in the drive-by, the sheriff's department, the police department, students, friends of mine, family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly overwhelmed because I do feel 50 and fabulous, and I know that the love that is being shown to me in the community is really a blessing from the Lord, and I know it's important for me to continue to show love to people, because I believe that when you're able to show love to people, there's going to be some reciprocity in that, and it's living proof of today. So thank you all so much for just being with me, sharing the love, and giving the love. All right? I love you, and I feel fabulous at 50.
Amen.